How's it going? How you guys doing? My name's Nick Parsons. I'm part of the Insiders Room. We're gonna do some live streaming, some wagering with a bunch of handicappers tonight. So far, I've gone 7-2 with my live wagers this year. And so tonight, we're gonna have on a few people. The first guy is Greg the Greek, and he's our live wagering specialist. And then also two other new members from our Discord. Legion of Picks and AM Plus Money out of Toronto. And so I know Legion of Picks does a lot of tennis. And I know that AM Plus Money does a lot of soccer, international soccer, but he also does tennis, but he also knows his football and hockey. He's out of Toronto. And then, of course, we're going to be joined here any second here by Dan Kaiser from Covers Experts. And so he's continuing to come on and show support for the show, and I'm trying my best to help him and promote his brand as well as he continues to basically blow up. He's been super hot, and we can talk to him about that. And so, yeah, that's about it. We're going to try to just have some fun, do some live wagering on this huge thing, and hang out with some cool people. And so we're streaming to 5 different platforms at once here. We're on Twitch, we're on Facebook, and here's an ad. Twitter and YouTube. So yeah, I think these guys are ready anytime, and so I'm just gonna bring them in, and we can talk to them and see like sort of who they're on. So, all right, so we're gonna bring on our first 2 guests here. Hey boys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Dan Kaiser, what's up?
The day is among us.
Greg, what's up, man? You guys are looking good. You got a new light action going on there, Dan. It looks good there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or you turned on a light. It just
I probably just turned it up a little more.
okay. No, it looks good. So, you guys excited for this game? Did you guys? So let's just. Do any of us have anything on the game going in? I don't.
Yes. I am heavily. Well, I have a wager dating back from last year around this time on LSU for $10 at 50 to 1. So I'm sitting on a nice $500 potential future, so I'm hedging that. And I surprisingly saw the number move down to 4.
Yeah, they were talking about that today.
What? I was expecting it to go the other way.
I got in this morning at like 7. At everything, almost every place is at 5.5, and I got it at 6.
Yeah, that's the best you're gonna do, and surprisingly, a lot of sharp money came in and pounded the crap out of Clemson for a lot of reasons. I mean, you have an undefeated quarterback and a program that hasn't lost, right?
Yeah.
So,
I went with my biggest reason to go. One, Burrow's yeah, he's had a great season this year. He wasn't great last year. And Venables, the defensive coordinator for Clemson, he always comes up with different things and strange things that people don't see, and I think he's just going to cause some problems. Hopefully.
I think Etienne is going to have a big game for Clemson, the running back. No one's really talking about him, but he's an extremely.
So you guys, do you want to bring in? You guys want to bring in? Let's bring in someone else here into the fold, okay? So I got to invite.
LSU was gonna win. I hope they boat race.
I got late to the number, man. I got 4.5. I saw it. I saw.
All right, let's just add them both.
Yeah, get it, man.
And
it's gonna be like the Brady Bunch in here, man.
Yeah, if LSU is gonna win, I hope they win it big. I'm really.
Oh, I don't.
I do. I'm not a dabble guy.
No, I want LSU to win. But don't get me wrong. It's just that I'm.
I know you want.
Trying to
you want
add.
to win
I'm trying to add him to our channel here.
Or 4.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
yeah,
hold on.
That's the thing. If it's gonna be like, I got 6, so I'll be happy with either of those. But if it's gonna be like 10 or something, I hope they win by 20 then.
I only did half of my future in the edge, so what I'm gonna try to do.
So here we are, guys. We are now joined by Legion of Picks. Legion, how are you, man?
What's
pretty
your
good.
go
How
by?
you doing?
Great.
Legion, what do you want? You just want to go by Legion? Call you Legion?
Yeah, man, that's
Badass.
cool. My name's Antonio, though, but yeah, Legion
What's
works.
up, Antonio?
Antonio. Yeah, I you know what? Your voice cut out right when you were telling me your name yesterday when we were doing our test. So I never got it. Yeah. But we got it now. So it's Antonio. And Antonio, you're sitting here with Greg, who is
Yeah, I'm Greg.
who is Sir Charles Barkley,
All right.
and also Dan
Thank you for all
Kaiser.
the shared picks you've been given, dude. We really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, too.
No, yeah, no, again, man, it's been good, man. I've been up and down a little lately. I've been a little bit down, but that tennis is doing all right for me, so I'll take that.
So, did you want to speak anything about? So Legion of Picks, he's a big member of our Discord now, and you have put in an incredible amount of winning picks in there, and you like to play a lot of tennis, and so you're keeping up on international tournaments and individual players, and you're playing a lot of individual player props. And so, what book are you using?
So who I use Bet Online or 5 Dimes right now is who I use.
Right.
And if I'm in Vegas, then I use Westgate.
Right.
Where are you located? Where you usually stay about?
So I'm from Oregon, but I live in Washington, but I use Oregon deal. So I can actually do, because Washington's still on the fence about the old betting deal. So I just use, yeah.
Sorry, I messed up there a little bit on. I didn't have your guys' volume up. It's been a little bit since we started, and so you guys, we were talking about tennis. We were talking about a few different things. So what about on Legion? You said you had or you were going to live bet the total. You were hoping to in this game.
Yeah, that's my plan on this one, man. I'm hoping that in the first quarter here, there's like 17 to 20 points scored at least, and then drive
Come
that
down
to
on the under.
like 78 or something, and then take the under. That's kind of my goal.
Yeah. I agree with you, man, on that type of feel for sure. I mean, if you look at any of these big playoff games, wherever the steam has come on, so like the Oklahoma game, it trended over, right? Like the line moved like crazy to the over, and then the game blew over. And then the other game, the Clemson game, it was the reverse. It went under. Yep. So I saw this trend down, right? It was opened at what, 69.5 or something?
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm with you on that. I think, but I agree with trying to get a better number because you're flipping a coin that's 66.5.
No, you really are.
With these teams.
So, do you guys got any other action going on tonight, or?
Nope.
I'm on the Joe Burrow under 365 passing yards.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's
what
a good
do you think about? Like a Clemson under total then on like the team total 31.5 or something I had seen out there.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if you're betting an under and you like the under to begin with, you might as well take both team total unders, right? Because then if the under cashes, at least a team total under is going to cash, right? So you win 2 out of 3 bets if you do them all.
Right.
So that's what I'm starting to do for a little trend that I like to do, especially in baseball. If I'm betting an over in baseball, I'm going to take both team total overs as well, because if the over hits, most likely those both team totals are going to come in as well.
It's smart. It's kind of like doubling on the puck line.
Yep.
Money line.
Speaking of baseball, what do you think of the Astros next year now?
Oh, yeah.
They look
Do they get sanctions? Do they get sanctions for cheating yet?
The general manager and manager got suspended for a year, and then they got fired.
The manager and the general manager both got suspended for a year and both fired.
Both fired. Like an hour after they got suspended, that they both got fired.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Wow.
Yeah.
Then a
Who was
$5
that singer?
I believe.
And $5 million fine, and they lost
Draft picks.
first and second round draft picks for the next 2 years.
Yep.
And that's not really going to hurt them that much. I mean, the Astros got such a great. It's not just the farm system; it's how they run their farm system.
Yeah, no, they'll be good regardless, even without the cheating. Just like the Patriots are good even when they don't cheat.
I think they needed a cheat this year, man.
Well, Tom Brady's just old now, but I'm saying, like, back in the day, they were good even when they didn't cheat.
Yeah.
They were just a little bit better when they cheated.
Well,
Same
yeah.
with
You know?
Okay, so let's review again. What do we have going in here? I have nothing. I want to go on Legion's plan. I like that plan. Hopefully they go up to 17 points in the first quarter. Goes up to 78, and then play the under.
Yep, that's my goal if it gets there.
What do you think of that plan?
I think it's a good idea, guys. I think we should. It's likely to happen too, because these teams are definitely going to want to both come out and put up points.
Another reason why I like it is just because that the first quarter, most of the first couple drives are pretty scripted, right? They already have their set plays, what they're probably going to do, and so if a lot of points are scored, then they're going to be making changes, and so both of these coaches are pretty good at making changes, right? And that's why that's why I like taking that under bet at 78 or more, because changes should be made after they score a little bit, and then you'll see more of a defensive battle. So that's the other reason why I like it.
What about anything else stand out on you tonight? I'm seeing some crazy hockey scores here, back and forth, especially that Boston-Philadelphia game. It was 2-0 early for Boston, and now it's 3-2 Boston. But Washington's looking pretty good there.
I think Travis Etienne is going to have over 135 receiving and rushing yards.
Oh, you're doing like combined? See, I like him under the I got him going for under 45 and a half receiving yards. I think the outlier was last week, right, when he had 98 plus receiving yards, a couple touchdowns.
That's like one of those. He could break one or not,
It's just most of his games this year, if you look, he's only getting 3 to 5 targets, and then most of the time he's averaging somewhere around like 30 some yards. So I think 40.
This is one of those freaky games that he cut out.
Oh,
yeah. Get to call him back. I think this is like one of those freaky games.
So, before this game starts, what do you think of that Kansas City game?
Oh my gosh, let's go back. Holy crap. I'm so
What a weekend, eh? Have you guys even looked at the conference championships? I mean, I already have. I already placed bets in the Discord.
Honestly, I did fine, but it could have been I could have won 25 units off that game because I had a bunch already on +10, and I have a bunch of futures. The only reason I didn't is because I have a bunch of futures on Kansas City to win the Super Bowl. So the only reason I didn't I was gonna hedge back on the money line when they were at plus 1,300 or something crazy.
We got someone in chat talking about taking Pistons in the second half. I like that as well.
What are they down?
The Pels are up early is 5.5, 4.5 point
I
dogs.
like that. But yeah, but that's. But I was, there was a stat at, watching the game. It's not really put together, but they're saying today that run that Kansas City won on. The only time you hear about something like that is UConn women's basketball. A 51-7 run. That's something you hear in women's basketball. You don't hear that in an NFL game, let alone the playoffs. That was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I watched them play a game against the Broncos last year, and he made an epic comeback.
Hey, bud.
And after that game, I was, I
What's
knew,
up?
I literally was like, this guy is a future Hall of Famer. I was like, this guy is so good. I could just see it, like, in the way he came back in that game, how he was just so accurate with every single pass. I mean, he's unbelievable, dude. Like, and he's got a lot of time left. And I placed a bunch of money on the Chiefs last year. Right after that, like around that time, mid-season, and sure enough, what happened? They got beat by the Patriots, and then that's why I went heavy on them again this year, because I kind of knew that they had a. Like,
so do you think the Chiefs are going to steamroll again next week against the Titans?
I don't think they're going to steamroll. I do think they're going to beat them because they're going to have an answer, Henry.
Yeah.
I think Henry's due for regression myself.
I mean, it's not going to be. He's going to have a great game.
You think KC is due for some regression?
It's just going to be. It's just that he's going to be able to do this. I mean, in my fantasy league this year, I overreached for 2 players, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Like, I took them way early, and it's for a good reason. It's because those 2 guys are on another level. Like, and you saw it this past week, man. 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter. Like,
well, yeah. But, you know, that's the whole thing. It's like the whole thing, it seemed like the whole thing started at the beginning of the first quarter, but it all started snowballing against Kansas City. Is, you know, the first drive, Kelce drops that easy pass. He was wide open. He drops it. Then they get the pump blocked. And then, boom.
Everything just went right.
Yeah.
It was like turnovers.
And pump blocked, and then the muff, and then, it was just like.
Going for it, stopping it. They kicked the field goal when they probably could have went for it.
Yeah.
What is, okay, so we're.
But even like that fake punt.
-1.
That was a great play by Sorensen to stop him, because if he breaks that tackle, he's 25 yards down the field.
I don't know how he doesn't juke him. He does any type of cut there.
Yeah.
That guy was so committed to that tackle. He was like airborne. Like,
right. Yeah. If he does anything and gets away, who knows what happens? But
Yep.
It was a great game.
Call though, man, at like the 36, 37-yard line, wherever it was at. That's gutsy.
Well, it is. No, and I agree. I'm one of those. I'm not saying it was a good call, but when you looked at afterwards and you looked at the play, if he could have just juked the guy or stepped or whatever, or if the guy, how many times do you see a guy miss a one-on-one tackle?
Yeah.
You know, if he misses that tackle, the guy's 30 yards down the field.
Yeah. So
because it was wide open, there was nobody over there on that side of the field once you got past them.
Yep.
I've been hammering Derrick Henry rushing prop bets, and
Here we go,
making
boys.
a lot, obviously. But one that was such a money bet last week was over 20.5 rushing attempts. Derrick Henry, like,
he's
this guy. He's getting 25 to 30 every single game, no matter what.
I think we're going to be joined here now by AM plus money. All
right.
See, this is the thing. LSU has 3.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, turn down your volume.
You got to turn down your volume, I guess.
On
is
your
the
YouTube.
AM plus money.
It's echoing.
Do you have any headphones?
Yeah, here, I'm gonna sign.
I think that's the issue that I was having earlier, and I wasn't able to figure it out.
Yeah, it does. It messes it up, because I used to have Twitch on sometimes.
Yeah, it's if you're watching it is the problem.
Already a flag.
Here's
Oh,
the flag.
That was a huge
about
pass.
earlier, man.
You see that?
Didn't you say that? You said that in our Discord. Get ready for a bunch of flags.
That one was a warranted flag. That was an offsides, and they got
But
a free
that's
pass.
an easy flag there.
Yeah,
But still.
but look at this. Ooh, what corner are they attacking? That's the problem. See,
Yeah, he already got like 15 yards right. That sucks for me.
well, here
right
comes
there.
that
You know what
17
it is,
points
though,
in the
man?
first
in
quarter.
these games, in these types of games, like, they always run a lot of plays that they don't normally do. Like, you saw the same thing where they were throwing to Derrick Henry more than they usually do. You see, like, one thing I've been doing is taking like the rushing props on like Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, all over.
Mahomes' rushing yards yesterday was only set at like 14 and a half. I don't know why I didn't jump on that deal.
Then you want to hear the craziest part? It only went up to 29 and a half, and I tried to get it, and then he had another big run, and they locked it because he kept getting runs, and then they just locked it.
Yeah. And it was for plus money too, I think, at the time. I was like, I don't know why I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday.
They're hard to take those because you think when's he gonna run? I'll tell you what though, if they hold him to a field goal here, right here, that'd be a big for LSU.
So we had a little bit of audio issues right at the beginning, but we're long past that point. And now we're all having fun here. And so, Dan, did you have anything else tonight in NHL or anything?
No.
Look at that Boston, though. No. Boston has jumped out to a 5-2 lead. I think
I haven't.
AM Plus Money is finally coming on here. I think he's got the headphone issue.
Okay, tell me if that's better.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that better?
That's perfect, man.
All right.
Do you guys actually want any team to win, like just from like a fan perspective? Are you guys like interested in any team? What's up,
That's
AM?
perfect, AM Plus Money.
I've been a big Alabama believer, so very disappointed to see the way this turned out.
Roll down Tide.
Roll Tide. Love it. Love Nick Saban. Huge Nick Saban fan.
Nick Saban's great.
Nah, fuck Saban.
So we talked.
He's like
talked
a celebrity.
A little bit about.
See, I got a love-hate relationship with Saban. I'm an Alabama fan, but I'm a Michigan State graduate, so.
Ooh.
So when he left us for LSU, well then I've got kind of a.
So I just wanted to quickly, because both Legion and AM Plus Money out of Toronto are new to the Discord, and so I just wanted to give AM Plus Money a chance to just speak for a little bit, because you're dropping a lot of international soccer picks in there, winning underdogs and a whole bunch of different picks, and
yeah, that's my specialty.
Nice, yeah. Rye Cape.
What do you know? Do you know some of these referees overseas or something? Because
well, actually, one thing I do focus on with the Italian, because I'm Italian, I have a lot of family in Italy. I know for a fact that the Italian soccer league, the Serie A, is fixed by the mafia, 100%.
Yeah.
So I try to stay away from certain teams because I have a good idea of what teams the mob want in and what teams they would rather see relegated. So I noticed there was something going on with Napoli earlier in the year when Ancelotti was the coach. So I told people about 2 months ago, fade Napoli. And right after I said that, they went on a streak where they lost 9 of their next 10 matches. So it's been an interesting one in City. I try to stay away from it as much as possible.
Do you go back to Italy ever?
I've been there once in my life, but yeah, it's I do talk to the people back there. I have because a lot of family back there, all over the country.
That's cool.
So.
I got some friends that are Italian like that go back and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
So Greg is Sir Charles Barkley, AM Plus Money.
All right.
And so
he's
in Jersey. So right down where the FDS sports books all started.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard. I think I heard something about it. It's been complicated with the new laws in the U.S. It's hard to keep track of from state to state with the gambling laws.
And where are you at, AM Plus Money?
I live in Toronto, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. Canada, exactly.
Yeah, fellow brother.
The North.
Yeah, northern United States.
Although, Legion of Picks is the closest one to me. Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
I'm not far from you. I'm from Michigan.
Okay, that's it's a drivable distance to me.
Yeah.
Right. So,
You guys want to talk about this game?
yeah, I mean, we don't
like what's
we're
transpired
trying
so
to do
far?
like some live wagering on this game, and we need it to like unfold to do that. But everything's like on the board. If you want to do some basketball live wagers, we could make those official wagers into the Discord, etc. But no need to
I'm actually
post
dying
anything
'cause-
either. Obviously.
I'm dying
Anyways,
because
I'm a
right
little
before
shocked,
this
but-
this game came on, I saw on Twitter some guy posted he had $1,000 on the coin toss heads.
Well, he must be a
And then-
Did it
millionaire.
hit?
Yeah, no, because the coin toss was tails, and his caption was, "Tell me your spread bet tonight has a better chance than
50%
my
is-
yeah my coin toss bet." And he
Right.
ended up losing anyway. Everybody was on his side in the comments because
Oh.
apparently heads is very
Oh, come
common,
on.
but yeah.
Oh.
God, dude. Are you serious?
He reached
Oh my
completion?
god.
Oh
Wow.
my! They have.
Fucking hate this guy. Oh, sorry, my bad.
This is Joe Montana? Like, what the hell?
Oh, oh,
Man,
oh.
downfield. It's coming back.
Oh!
Coming
There's
back.
the plan.
Good stuff.
That's that old Clemson.
Not a
Nice.
Joe Burrow believer.
Let's see. Let's see how far down he went.
Oh. He's hard to bring down though. That's kind of like, who does that? It's
Like
like
8 yards
I wouldn't say
downfield.
Big Ben.
He's a
as
good 6 yards, yeah.
Big Ben like. Oh, they're backed right up now. Now this Clemson defense.
That
is-
was an amazing play, though. Let's.
Yeah,
be
no,
real,
he ripped through that tackle, one arm tackle though.
Yeah, it was a weak sauce tackle.
There we go.
I mean, Clemson's going to get the ball and go up, I think, here because they're not going to. Oh wait, it's still second down. Never mind. They could still get out of this. They're pinned back deep though.
So, Legion.
Yep.
You got anything else going on tonight?
Oh, I got that Pistons on the basketball there, and
Right,
I was
on the
just
money
checking.
line. And so they got out to a bit of a hot start to that second quarter.
Yeah, so
You went money line on?
yeah, because it was at minus 125 when I took it at like 7 this morning, my time, and then all of a sudden, then it jumped up to like minus 165. I was like, good
Exactly.
God, and yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a little.
I was
I'm gonna
going
do
to
a
take
little
that,
live
and then
wager
that's
on that.
exactly what I saw, and then I didn't do it.
I feel like it's good value at this point. They're only.
Well, right now the Pistons, yeah, you get them for plus money right now.
Yeah, I'm figuring I got plus
Yeah.
140. Of course, my
And so we had somebody in our chat call that. William Burns
Yeah,
is
that's a good-
saying that we should
Oh yeah,
be-
William Burns comes. He stops by a lot. William Burns, what's good, dude?
Yeah,
Bill Burns.
for sure, man. So here we go. 3rd and 13. A little dump pass out to they're so lucky.
That was
That's gonna be
Oh,
a tough.
my.
Pathetic right there.
It's
That's
gonna be a
what,
tough one.
oh boy.
You're gonna see the line move to like minus 3.5. Clemson, or I mean plus 3.5.
I was seeing 4s right before the kickoff.
That was some pretty
Yeah.
good defense there, anyways.
and the over under looks like it's probably gonna go down to like 60, 61 probably.
61. Actually, maybe. How much cost?
Yeah, I was trying to hit that under, and then I saw it was at 66, and earlier it was at 69. I said I missed it. Not gonna touch that.
That was pretty good considering 3.5. There it is. And 62.5, 63.5 now. I wonder what the first half under is still. 29.5.
Hmm.
I think we try to wait for a score here, buddy, and try to
Yeah,
find
I
some
think I'm
open
gonna wait to see
Yeah.
till the score happens before I do
Yeah.
anything.
or something.
That Joe Burrow on
crazy.
the under 365 is looking real good though for me so far.
Yeah, I hopped on that.
All right, college football live wagering. What do I got? LSU minus 4.5. I don't even have a total option yet, or a rate at this second, until the score happens. So, do you guys want to talk about the NFL conference championships? Because we haven't done that.
I want no part after that horrible weekend.
Yeah, so AM plus money, let's talk about that. Because
I
were-
the Texans.
I mean,
I'm just
listen.
done.
it's true.
that makes you want to quit. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Game should be 15 minutes long.
Game should be.
That was disappointing.
It's
So
not
if
even
you
like
had
you could've
anything
got-
AM plus money that you wanted to talk about at any point, you feel free to do so. I think you told me you had written a few points down, but at any point, feel
Oh,
free
yeah,
to expand on anything. These guys will talk about. Would like to touch on any subject and anything, but anyways, here we go.
Yeah, no, I
quick,
did,
a quick 3 and out.
I wrote down a
Ridiculous.
parlay I had for tomorrow in the Turkish Cup because Turkey is that's actually one of the leagues I destroy in Turkey and Belgium. So
I'll leave
Turkish
that all.
soccer?
Get that.
So do you
Can I
I've
get
get
been
your
that?
waiting
picks
Yeah,
from
I can
someone
get
else?
that. Yeah, let me know. Let me know.
I've been waiting for the Super League to come back. So my parlay would be Istanbul Başakşehir. So Başakşehir, they're a very good team. They're a Europa League team. So they
They're
play
minus
with
195.
yeah,
or
they're
something
a
like that.
Europa team, and they're playing in a team called Kirklarspor. They're not even in the Super League with this team. They're in the second tier Turkish league. So not a very strong competition. I expect Başakşehir to get the win here. Then my next one would be basically it's all the favorites. I got Sivasspor because they're going up against Yeni Malatyaspor. Malatyaspor is a little bit of a better team, but Sivasspor leads the league right now. They're in first place.
Sivasspor, I'm looking for that one.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they're
yeah, I
playing.
see 'em.
They're playing very good football right now, so I expect them to get the win. And then the other
Wait,
one
they
is
look like a dog. They look
Really?
Like a dog. Playing Besiktas.
no. Sivasspor is playing Yeni Malatyaspor. It's in the Turkish Cup.
Hey,
I'm looking at
Legion.
the
I wanted to ask
Turkish
Legion's
Super.
opinion about the
Super.
NFC championship game,
Super League?
conference championship game.
No, Turkey Cup.
Maybe I don't get that.
Oh, I like Green Bay with the points, to be honest. And it's hard to say because San Francisco. It's at San Francisco. We all know how they dismantled Green Bay the first game, but it's really hard to do the same thing twice, right? I'm not a fan of lightning striking twice, so I'll take Green Bay with the points this time.
Here's a
around.
question. It's 7.5 with
Yeah.
a hook right now. I saw it
Yeah,
open
that's
at
what I
7. Do you
took
think
actually.
that,
I'm on the same thing as you.
Do you guys
Yeah.
think that do you think you're gonna get better than a hook? I mean probably
No.
not, right? You probably just
Well,
take it.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the? Yeah, I mean. If
I
it
mean
goes
you're
to
not
8,
gonna get 8 or 8.5.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
there's no way.
So, and
What I'm worried
Dan.
about on Green Bay is this
I
their
hate the
receiving core, man. They only really got Devontae Adams, right?
That's it.
Besides
and
that,
Lazard got hurt. The
Yeah.
one guy that's been like kind of like the intangible guy that can block, he can run a little, he can kind of do a little bit of everything. So will he be back? Does anyone know? Probably not. He looked pretty banged up. Like
Geronimo Allison needs to step up, in my opinion. I mean, he has made good plays before, but I don't know where that guy. He just fell off the radar. I don't know what happened with him.
I really want the Packers to win. I just know how the game is going to play out. It being, in San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, I think the Niners definitely win. I'm thinking the Packers are going to cover that.
And then we're gonna have to watch the freaking 49ers in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be so boring. Like, it's terrible.
But as long as it's the 49ers and the Chiefs, I'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. As long as the Chiefs.
You don't know. Maybe the Titans pull it out.
I hope not. Because I got
I'll
futures
bet Super
on
Bowl
the
I won't
Chiefs.
watch is the Niners and the Titans.
Who's stopping Derrick Henry?
If the Titans are in the Super Bowl, it'd be one Super Bowl. Probably it would be the first Super Bowl in my life I don't watch.
That's not.
Basically, hey, I'll watch the Super Bowl no matter what, just for Shakira.
Oh my God, and J-Lo, right? They're just gonna have
100%. Exactly. That's what I'm
Is it just gonna be
saying.
an
Oh,
ass
yeah.
shaking contest? Like they're just both gonna get on stage and shake their asses? Like that's gonna be the Super Bowl halftime show? Dude, this game is
We got
It's
safe
an under game right now, man. Holy
Man,
cow.
I know this
I
is
was-
gonna be
No
a
one would have
defense
thought
fest. but-
this, but here, yeah, it's over
is
under
boring.
60.5.
I mean, the under was steamed like crazy. Like it moved
Yeah,
3
it did
points.
exactly. I was commenting about
Yeah.
that in the Discord for the last couple
honestly,
hours leading up to the game. I keep
the
seeing
play-
drop and drop and drop.
The play would
Yeah,
have
like-
been for first half under. That would have been the most money play.
Yeah,
I mean, you pretty much
I'm
cashed the
getting, I'm
ticket at
getting
this point.
58.5 right now on the over/under.
wow.
I
This,
mean, I can.
Joe
at
Burrow
this
doesn't
point-
doesn't look too unstoppable right now.
At
I mean, he
this
looks
point-
pretty average, doesn't he?
I just went up to 61.
Look at
This
this.
is
He's
just a
free hit
defense
on him.
battle.
Just wait until he's on the Bengals. Then he'll be getting stopped all the time.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing. He's probably got better wide receivers at LSU than he's gonna have in Cincinnati.
That's what I mean. Like literally, like he
And
has a
better offensive
running
lineman.
back. And yeah,
Yeah, a better offensive line for sure.
Well,
their running
You know,
back's probably as good as Joe Mixon too.
and that's the other thing. Like when the Chiefs played the Bears and the Chiefs, were up big and Mahomes did his count thing on his fingers. A lot of the teams that like picked him or let him go. My thing is, are you seriously telling me you'd rather be on the Bears than the Kansas City? The Bears did you a favor by not drafting you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
They,
why.
Think about Andy Reid now in the playoffs.
You guys,
I-
honestly,
It's
Andy
the same
Reid.
as I always think until he wins the next one.
Well, I think he got the monkey off his back a little bit on that one.
No, how can you say he went to the Super Bowl in Philadelphia?
Okay, well, until he wins the Super Bowl, then he's got nothing off
you know,
his
guys,
back.
I see a pretty good live wager right now. I'm seeing Clemson first quarter point spread -0.5 at +150. Does anyone not think that that's good at this point in time?
I mean, they could easily move the ball and get a field goal before the
Right.
quarter ends, I would think. Wait, is that first half or first quarter?
First quarter.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I think that's
I don't have access to that.
I think that's a good wager.
That's
And I could also get money line at -20.
Mm.
Let's do a little bit on each sprinkle.
So you're taking the first quarter one, huh? On the -0.5.
Clemson. Yeah, +150.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I mean,
Look at it. Like, no one's moving the ball. Clemson has better field position.
right now
can
they got
easily get one pass.
exactly.
LSU started both possessions inside the 5.
Yeah, and they didn't even have a chance, honestly, because they got held up with the penalty after their one play killed momentum.
No, I completely agree. If anybody's going to score here, it's going to be Clemson with the field position, even if it's just a field goal.
Right, and how many times is LSU going to be able to stop Clemson's offense before they put up points?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Unless they get like a pick six or something, there's no way.
Well, they could fumble or something. That's always a possibility.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Lawrence run yet. I know it's early, but he's gonna have to run to win this game.
Saving the tricks for later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, he's just gonna have to run it when a guy comes in to tackle him. He just needs to duck down again.
Craziness continues in Boston,
Get
Philadelphia.
LSU guys thrown out.
It was 5-2 Boston. Now it's 5-4.
Oh, geez, man, that's a crazy hockey game there.
Oh, I stayed away from the NHL tonight. Did not like it at all. I was looking at Washington maybe to beat Carolina. Didn't like the game.
There's my big pass.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. My
Oh.
God. Oh my God.
Just talking.
Flag.
Glad I locked that.
Nailed that one. Oh no.
There's a flag.
Oh,
There's a flag,
you
man.
get it? Do the refs have money on the under?
Yeah, no, they probably do the Pac-12, man. They're shady.
Yeah. Who said that?
Pac-12.
Somebody mentioned lots of flags because the
That was me, man.
Pac-12
That
was
was
that
me.
Legion.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was good.
That is the
Of
fact.
course. Let's just take it all the way back.
It didn't kill all the yardage, but it takes
Oh.
it back to the 40.
Man,
15
God.
yard line.
how can that be illegal? Come on.
I don't. Yeah,
That
that's
guy's
ticky
expecting
tack
to
right
get
there.
hit. That guy deserves to get hit. Come on. Basically, anyone deserves getting nailed in that spot.
That's great. See, there it is.
See, my TV's so behind.
Told you.
Wow.
That's what we need to see.
So
Oh,
you-
now I see it.
He needs to run. If he runs, they cannot. They're gonna have a really tough time stopping Clemson.
Yeah, I can get Clemson +5 for -125 for first half. I don't know. That's a. Huh.
It's almost like they're baiting you, like
Yeah.
knowing they're gonna let LSU come back.
I know. It's like, dang, man. I kind of.
Sometimes,
Wow.
whenever I see that, like oftentimes that happens.
Oh,
Oh,
another
another
flag.
flag. Another flag here.
Every big game, there's gonna be a flag.
The refs have the under.
Yeah, they do have the under, man. That's what I conclude.
Well, that's
Oh, this one's actually on LSU.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
They're
Okay.
gonna have to distance to the goal.
That's
First down.
Nice.
Personal foul. Oh.
Personal
Yeah.
foul and Ika.
right hand to the
Trevor
face.
Lawrence is looking like the more dominant of the two quarterbacks at this moment. Don't you think? From what I've seen.
Not a Joe Burrow believer.
It's a
Yeah,
scrappy
no.
game so far though.
I mean,
Like,
you could,
he hasn't even had a chance yet really to perform.
Joe Burrow going to throw for 5
Clemson.
touchdowns and 416 yards. Look at this. Straight up the middle. Oh, he's on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that was
It's
short.
okay. Turn that clock.
Turn. Yeah.
We got money on
I need that
First
first quarter.
first quarter.
Bring it down to a minute.
Turn it, baby.
Well, here we go. Second and goal. What's going to happen? Big run right up the middle. Nope.
Oh, Lord.
Quarterback
Comes there.
Oh,
In for the
Good
touchdown. 7 to
so
0.
now, at least they
Now-
got the touchdown. That gives you some leeway.
Yeah, you're
LSU can
pretty
come
safe
back and
there.
get a field goal, and you're still safe.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing's gonna suck for you, right?
I
If if LSU ties it up.
I split.
Oh
I
yeah,
split
that's
it.
gonna suck.
I
But
split mine on the money line and the first quarter spread. I did a half unit on each,
There you go. That's smart.
so that way,
yeah,
if that happens, I'll at least get some back.
yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Well,
plus
there you
plus
go.
150. Plus
You know,
150.
my biggest deal is too. LSU really hasn't been tested too much by playing from behind, right? So I guess that's what we're gonna find out.
Yep. Only a couple times. That's actually what a lot of people said about LSU was that they haven't been really truly battle tested in a situation where they've been in a tight game.
Especially if they go down by 14-0, say, yeah, I don't think that hasn't happened to them all year, right? So that'd be the interesting deal.
Yeah, but look at it though. Line open at
so
plus...
Rycape's right now in Twitch.
You were seeing plus
us,
4.
by the way.
You were seeing plus 4s. Yeah, what's up, Rycape? You were seeing plus 4.
Oh, shout out
plus
to
4.5s. It's still plus 1.5, and they're up 7-0.
So yeah, if you guys want to follow along, I don't know which platform is the most, but in the early going, I put most of my effort in on Twitch, and so that's sort of the one I pay attention to the most. Anyway, it appears that Rycape's on Clemson. So there you go.
Oh yeah. That's
First
what I like
quarter.
to see.
Clemson first quarter.
Yeah.
I got some Clemson money line in my pocket, so I want to see a big upset here.
The Islanders are coming back.
You got some Clemson money line?
What about
You
the
can still get
Flyers?
minus first quarter.
You're money line.
Oh, I'm AM plus money for a reason. I chase those large lines.
I didn't even catch that. I thought it was just more like plus money, like you're trying to win, like. Plus
No, I
in the
especially
plus.
in the soccer, I look for those like plus 200 lines, hammer them if I like the spot.
And
Yo.
AM refers to early in the morning.
And he's beating you to the punch early in the morning to the line.
Yeah, I'm up at like 2, 3 in the morning. You guys see what time I post my plays?
Yeah.
Bright
kinda-
and early.
Yeah. Yeah. Bright and early. So anyways, this has been pretty cool. Have we made any live wagers? Greg, did you make those ones earlier?
Yeah, a little before that pass and score, I said first quarter money line and first quarter point spread -0.5 at plus 150.
You can still get the spread -0.5 or plus 100 for Clemson first quarter.
No,
What?
no, you can't.
So
It's
Daddy Yankee is saying Burrows looks shook.
Is it 6.5?
Yeah, he
6
does look shook.
He's
Okay,
seeing
so
ghosts out there.
My deal was all late, so it moved. Yeah,
Yeah.
6.
Mine does that sometimes. Yeah.
Remember when I called Patriots comeback in the Super Bowl? Yeah.
This doesn't make sense,
Not-
though. I can tell you right now.
I sort of remember that now, actually. And I didn't until this moment. I'm still trying to get over that. The shock of that whole... Still, really, to this day.
I mean, I think that Houston game was pretty much the same thing.
Oh, that was
That
shades
was
of that.
bad.
I mean, completely.
that one
that was-
stung. But like,
Do we have to relive the Houston game?
Oh,
Yeah,
man, over and over again. We got
Right?
Yeah.
it was bad for me too. So
Okay, all I remember
Okay,
is
so
24
we have
nothing.
predictions here. William Burns believes that LSU is now going to answer within seconds here on Twitch.
what do you think he's
Let's
drinking?
see.
What do you think he's drinking in that cup? That offensive coordinator.
Whiskey.
You think he's just drinking water?
Right
No.
now,
No.
right now,
Yeah.
water. If the game keeps going as it is, he may be switching.
He might be ordering a couple
Maybe,
vodka
he
tonics.
may be going to vodka very quickly if the game.
Why is there a guy with like a PlayStation sign on the side? Oh my god.
I've never seen them have a camera like right next to the offensive coordinator up in the booth like that.
They need to get the close-up action of
There
him
you
calling
go.
the plays.
Burrow looks better there.
It's probably the Patriots filming a job thing.
Well, if you were like an LSU for the game, taking them on the money line for -126 is that's like the best value.
This is
probably
good.
get.
Yeah, I see -120. This is the best you're gonna get right now.
For what? For LSU on the money line?
Yeah,
I got 140.
Yeah, for the game.
Maybe not though. I just see him. He took a
Good.
sack.
Oh, minus 125 I
Good,
got. Yeah, I like Clemson though. Basically, look at that. Boom.
You're
Burrow.
Clemson biased.
2nd and 13.
I'll tell you, all the sharps were on Clemson today. Like,
All the
And
sharps
move
are
it
on the under.
Yeah,
That
on the
too.
under for sure. Yeah.
I mean, you still can get a decent number for where the score's at and the way the game's been played. Like, considering it's 7-0, you're looking at 62.5. And the first quarter's a couple minutes from being over.
Burrow looks
That's
shook.
a lot.
He looks shaky for sure.
3
That
quarters.
was horrible.
Wow.
It's because these teams can. It's because LSU can score 5 touchdowns in a quarter.
No, I know. They could come out of the halftime and just
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang. It's 30-30.
Yeah. Oh, we never thought that would be possible, and then it happened in that
But
Texans
this is
game.
Again. Keep bringing up the Texans game.
You can tell already though this defense is giving Burrow.
Oh, and a drop.
Hey man, receivers aren't helping him out either right now.
Yeah.
That's-
The receivers are shook.
Well, you know, and that's what the thing. How much money now is it like in these big programs? How much money they have? Because I was talking to Clemson's defensive coordinator. They asked him why he doesn't have a job or when's he gonna go someplace. He said, "Why should I? Why would I? I make $2 million here.
Huh.
I make $2 million here just being a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Why would I go anyplace else?"
Exactly.
And you're like the man too. That is now -2 Clemson.
Huh.
Oh.
Guess that, yeah, minus 140 or minus 125 looked pretty good.
That first
Wow.
quarter, Clemson's looking money.
Yep.
Picked off. Oh.
Oh.
What? They're gonna call pass interference on that?
You ruined that for me by like 5 seconds. I heard picked off. I was like, what? I see the ball in the air. I was like, oh
I
no.
know, we have that a lot.
It wasn't that.
Oh,
I forget.
We
I
lost somebody.
have
who do we lose?
I have a lot
We
less
lost
of a
Dan.
delay. than
I think he's back. I think he's back.
I think he's back.
I see something going on.
A second.
He's trying to come back.
He's loading.
Yeah, I know. Something happened. Everything. People just started disappearing. I lost Greg and AM Plus money, but Legion was still there, and then
Right, you know, I don't know what the heck's going on. There you go, we're all over the place. All over
and
the
then I
country.
got that stupid Discord.
We truly are all over the country here.
Tell you right now, this
All
is
over
a really,
the continent.
this is a
Yeah,
really big third down
continent, exactly.
for LSU. LSU has
Look-
to stop them here.
Look at the total yardage.
Man, you get LSU
Wow.
for 22.5.
Wow, LSU
Great.
has
They're
nothing.
getting eaten. Oh my. But -5 rushing yards. Don't win college games with -5 rushing yards.
Nope.
What was that?
Okay, maybe an NFL game, but not a college game.
That was poor too, though.
Yeah, he should have ran it.
So Dan, I don't know. I don't really have any question for you other than what you thought about the NFL coming up here.
Right now, if I could, and I know that's if I can get 7, I'll take San Francisco.
Yeah.
I just think, I mean, because D Ford's back, that makes a big difference on San Francisco's pass rush.
Right.
And the Packers only have basically one wide receiver. I just think they'll San Francisco should be able to handle it.
Right.
And then I gotta go Kansas City.
So you like the favorites at home?
I cashed San Francisco first half this past week, which was pretty much sweat free.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be maybe not the same thing against Green Bay, but I think that if I was going to go with a side, it would definitely be San Fran first half. I don't like laying 7.5 in the championship game.
Well, here we go.
Especially in NFL. NFL is rigged. Gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for that NFL.
Everything's rigged.
Hey Dan, I'm gonna let you direct the show here for a second. I'm just gonna step out for 1 second.
NBA is really rigged.
You guys
Find me a sport that's not
I'm
rigged.
not gonna argue the NBA.
NBA. I mean, just like, do you guys know who Tim Donahue is? Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
But FanDuel had a thing going today. If you're a new customer, that they're offering 150 to 1
Yeah, they do
on a
that.
money line bet on this game. You can only basically bet $1, but they'll pay you 150 to 1.
So
Oh, wow.
they do those promos all the time, and they did one for Tiger Woods back before he won the Masters.
Yeah.
And then he won it, and FanDuel lost a shitload of fucking
Oh,
money that
my.
weekend because they had to pay
Yeah.
fucking 150 to 1 on everybody, and they lost like 2 G's on everybody that signed up.
Yeah.
Oh my
Pretty much on
god.
that one, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Good.
But like, yeah, but on
Because they weren't expecting him to win. That's like when he won
Yeah.
out of nowhere, too.
But on this game,
Oh, wow.
they got to pretty much expect probably even money or probably most money on LSU,
Especially
or
before.
not money wise, but just player wise.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
There goes my first quarter. He looked like he pushed off. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see a replay.
No, I think he did have that hand extended.
He looked like he pushed off, but I couldn't.
Maybe he'll miss the kick.
Oh, good way to stay positive. No, it's minor.
You never know.
That's hand fighting. That's not a.
Yeah, that's all right.
Come on,
Tweak it.
miss.
Oh, that was so dead son. Sorry, we still got 220 left.
All right.
They're not gonna work that fast though, Clemson.
Yeah. Unless somebody breaks coverage, they just get a shot downfield.
I mean, I don't really care because I'm on. I have a future on LSU, so if they win, I'm happy. It's funny because if I put as much on Georgia or on LSU as I did Georgia,
Yeah.
I put most of my futures on Yeah, on Georgia, and I had some like a little bit on Auburn too, and yeah, if I'd done that, man, I would have been in a lot better shape.
So what happened? There was just a quick touchdown. So this is what you wanted, though, ultimately, right? You wanted a quick touchdown or like a 17. So what's the total now?
Greg did.
Yeah, what's the under at actually, or the total?
Yeah,
65 and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why we needed like 17 or 20, and then maybe, if there's another touchdown here, then maybe it'll go up. But we'll have to wait till like beginning of the second quarter or something, and maybe it goes up into like the 7 realm for the under.
Mm-hmm. Let me see that. 65 and a half, I see. And so you think that's still way too low? Yeah.
Oh, this
What did
is
you
not
think?
good.
What did you think? What did you predict, Legion? 72 or 78?
Well, I was hoping it'd be at like 78 if they were going to score early,
Right.
But then there's one later in the first quarter, so they're going to have to score another 14 points here pretty quick in the second quarter for that to get to 78, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. So
He's gonna have
Joe
to do
Burrow
that
had
a lot.
a quick touchdown there.
He had a nice bomb, a Burrow
Yeah.
bomb.
Burrow ball.
It was a special throw.
Okay, sorry, I'm back here on Twitch, so I'm here watching. What's Dan drinking?
Yeah, Dan, what you
Dan,
drinking?
what are you having to drink tonight?
The Blue
We got Blue
Moon.
Moon. That's
Oh,
Iced
wait,
coffee.
what's that? Iced coffee?
Yeah,
Does that kind of taste like a Yoo-hoo?
I never had Yoo-hoo.
No.
They're not really playing the
Like
stock
chocolate
rockets
milk?
yet, but they're going to.
It basically tastes like it just kind of tastes like a coffee, iced coffee.
I had
call-
one of those once, and it tasted like a Yoo-hoo. It was like one of those iced coffee beers or whatever.
I call these my working beers. Because when I got to do things in the morning, these are good because they're only like 5.9% or something. So I can drink a few of those and get up and do what I have to do.
There you go.
You know, I got other ones sitting in my refrigerator like 10%, 12%, whatever. You can't drink those a few, 6 of those and get up and function all that well.
Who's that?
Said the safety, I guess.
Junior safety.
Is there a halftime show for this?
It could be.
I would think.
There's no way.
It's not going to be anything like Shakira shaking her
Yeah,
ass.
I was gonna say, there's no way we're getting a double dose.
There definitely is a halftime performance.
Yeah, I think there is. I'm not sure who.
Is it anything like the Genesis halftime show?
Could be like, I don't know. It's New Orleans. Maybe it's Dr. John or something.
Oh,
Dang.
I don't know how he made it out of that one.
Wow, Detroit's fighting back. They're trying.
Oh, I don't even talk about that. I gave up on them, man.
Oh,
I just
man.
gave up.
It's getting
Here
close.
they're coming back.
Why would you bet on the Pistons?
Well, I just like them at home because they do better at home than they do on the road, and then it's
Yeah,
against
but-
the Pelicans. And then I think Ingram wasn't playing, or is he playing now? I didn't
I don't know.
really check.
I mean, but I mean, that's the problem living in Michigan. We got probably the foremost inept pro sports teams you can have.
Yeah.
It's true.
We got the Tigers. Shit. We got the Red Wings. Shit.
Hey, my buddy plays for the Red Wings. They're not that bad.
They're shit.
Shit, yeah.
But hey, my buddy's the best player on your team. Then
That's
he's
not
the only
my
one
team. I just live- I
doing
just happen-
anything.
I just happen to live in the state. They're not my team.
They're not your team. Okay.
No, I know. I've never been a Red Wings fan or a Pistons fan.
Just the area. Just
That's just because I live in the state. But then
Yes,
you got-
William will definitely do that. Have the Madden
The Pistons,
pre-tournament
alright.
coming up.
that they should, or they want to
Just wanted
trade
to get
Drummond.
through this
Or the best players
stream,
out.
and then for sure coming up.
They
Sorry,
want to
go-
trade Drummond. They ought to trade Derrick Rose if they're going to trade Drummond. And they're still playing him. And winning.
Drummond's good.
Yeah, but why play him? If you're going to trade him, you might as well just bench him and so he doesn't get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you can tank. There's no reason to win meaningless games if you're
Right.
gonna get rid of your best players and your best players out for the year. And then let's not even talk about the Lions.
Oh my God, the Lions are
Let's not
a
even talk
disgrace.
about them. Such an inept organization that
you guys got Matt Stafford.
You got the wrong
no,
guy.
here's the thing though. They have Quinn and Patricia, and they basically said you have to win next year. Because they have to win next year, basically to keep their job, they won't do what's best for the organization, and that's draft Tua.
Yeah.
LSU 14-point win. No.
So I mean, the best things the Lions could do is draft Tua, let Stafford play this year, and then say, yeah, thanks a lot, Matt.
What's going on in that Pistons second half? Well,
I feel like the books want LSU to win. If you
I
think
don't know.
about it, because if they have to have so much exposure to Clemson.
So many
futures.
people are on Clemson.
No, think about Clemson futures. Like everyone bet Clemson and Alabama all
That's
year.
so true.
All year. Those are the two teams everyone bet. Like people started to bet LSU late.
Well,
in the
that's
year.
been the final for like how many years in a row?
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't blame anybody for betting those two teams.
No, I mean that's what the line indicated. It was going to be one of those teams.
Oh yeah.
They were both like. Bama was like plus 200 and Clemson was like plus 150.
Yeah, and then that injury just threw everything out of whack.
So,
Tua.
who's your friend? Or your buddy?
Oh, my buddy, he's Thanasia.
Okay. Feel sorry for him.
You know, hockey players and guys.
Yeah,
like
I used to
Italian
watch it.
Soccer mafia.
I used to watch Athanasia because he's a family friend of mine. So he played for the London Knights and the Barrie Colts. I used to go watch him locally.
Okay.
It's cool.
Now he's in the big show. Makes you think dreams can come true.
That was a bad throw.
I used to play basketball with a
Vegas
guy
put
that
the
went
call
on-
in.
I used to play basketball with a guy that went on to play for the Blackhawks.
You guys need to start dropping passes.
Nah. That was just a horrible throw.
Yeah. Really was. So here we go.
Not helping.
1
his
for
NFL
3 on
stock.
third down.
That's what I felt like happened in that Texans game. It's like Vegas called and said, whoa.
Looked offside.
Better make sure Kansas comes back here. I thought that was a fumble.
Nice. Pulled a Russell Wilson.
Huh. Where's Albert and Peter?
That was almost a Josh Allen.
I don't know why the running backs don't run to the ball in that situation. They stand still and then they get tackled.
So they're going for a field goal here.
Do you guys want to know? It went in.
Nice.
There it is.
You're that delayed, AM?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
You know, it's funny.
How many lines of
It's just the TV in my house is another TV that's way
like-
faster too.
the signal's gotta travel all the way around Canada.
Well, yeah.
Back to your house.
Usually doing this show with Nick, I'm always ahead. There's one game I was doing with Nick that I was behind, and I hated it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst, man.
I hated it.
No, it's the worst.
Yeah, the
You got it
delay
now.
is-
Don't
it
worry.
is
I'll keep
bad.
spoiling it for you.
And the thing is, I'm right underneath the TV that's faster, so like, whoever's watching it upstairs, I'll hear like a bang on the floor when someone scores, and then 10 seconds later, I see it on my TV. I'm like, thanks. Way to just ruin it. It's okay, I live with it. That's why I try to watch a different game.
Oh, we gotta go.
That's why I have different sports hobbies.
Exactly.
Like a totally different sport.
Follow different teams, different sports. No one likes soccer. Okay, at least I know no one's gonna ruin the soccer match for me. All right. Then you hear me scream, "What happened? Who scored a touchdown? Man City, 1-0. Let's go."
Pistons making it interesting, man. Down 2.
Pistons.
Oh, really?
I stayed away from that. I was leaning the Pelicans money line, but then I thought to myself, the Pistons are gonna win a game eventually.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Those
And
bastards.
it's not going to be against a team like the Lakers, so
Yeah.
here's the chance.
Down 2.
That's why I didn't touch it.
Down 4 now.
Oh God, yeah, they're just.
Even my app works faster.
Hey, somebody want to give you an update on the Pacers game?
Oh, I got the Pacers too, though. I got the Pacers money line. They're
They're
at
up
98-95. They're up by 3.
Derrick Rose is totally.
Or are they winning?
They're
Yeah, they're
40
winning,
minutes
yep.
left.
Okay. That's all that matters to me.
Oh, you got the Pacers too, or what?
I got the -2, but I also have them on a parlay with OKC money line. So if they just
Okay.
want to win by like 1 or something stupid like that, I'll take the parlay.
But yeah, no,
You
I
should,
think
you should be good.
How's
I'll tell
OKC
you.
doing?
I can actually tell you because I have that game locally.
63-60 at halftime. Oklahoma
Okay.
City is beating 63-60.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, and they're on the line. Oh, it's 11
Okay.
seconds left, dude. You're good. Pacers
the
covered.
Pacers are gonna win. So I'm-
Okay, good
at
stuff.
least the Pacers win. For me,
Unless
so-
you get bad beated at the end.
All right.
You could always
Good to
get bad beat.
see something finally
Wait.
goes right in the NBA.
Are you guys?
Yeah.
Who's the president sitting next to? Some hardcore LSU fan.
See,
That's weird.
those are the kind of props I look for. Like, oh, is Jerry Jones gonna show up beside Bon Jovi at the Super Bowl? Yes or no?
It's just some random hardcore LSU
Don't-
fan with like wearing
That's
like
what I
all
look
the
for.
like the New Orleans like.
It's got the Mardi Gras beads
Yeah,
going.
it's just like just sitting next to the president. Has no idea who he's sitting next to. Like,
You cheering for Clemson? LSU.
65 and a half.
And I'm thinking it's under 65.5, man. I think I might have to take that.
You
at
gotta
this
take
rate.
that under 65
It's still
and a half.
kicking there, eh?
Yeah, it's still
I like
kicking there. And it's just, field goals. If I believe there's gonna be at least 3 or 4 more field goals, which there probably is, and yeah, I like it.
I think the
Alright,
fact that
I'm
you
gonna-
saw
I'm
your
gonna
first
join
field
you.
goal is good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Field goals are
I'm
always
locking
good
that
for
one in,
others.
man. I got to. I've seen enough to know that. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think this is not going to hit the 30s for both teams. There's no
Oh.
way.
Oh, Burrow just ran.
Oh,
I won't tell you for how many yards, but he ran.
I like how he just hesitated. He didn't know if he wanted to slide or dive.
He was trying to bait the penalty. Is what he's
I
doing.
don't have that.
Yeah, that's what all
option. It's already
quarterbacks do.
gone For me.
Mhm.
That's why I don't know if I like the there's a lot of, there's a lot of
might be
rules
pros on me,
where-
and then saying that.
That's why they should just let him in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't. It's not up for long.
It's 66 now.
66.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It just
they
went up
scored
after
it.
Yeah, they're moving the ball. It's gonna go.
It's gonna go up now. I guess good
Oh,
thing.
actually, I lied. It just went
Yeah,
down.
because they're gonna get into field goal range. Oh, probably.
Hmm.
Because
So much
I
time.
got 66.5 on mine.
Do you think there
Can
should
we
be
get like a fumble
plenty
here?
more options for the Super Bowl as well coming up? This has been pretty fun, and I think we could easily do a whole game. I don't think we need to do a whole game tonight, but we could definitely think about doing the whole game for the Super Bowl if you guys are game.
Yeah, man, I'm putting 50 on. I'm putting 50 on under
I'm down.
66.5, man. That's what I'm doing.
I'm always in.
I just want to see what happens on this play.
But then it's gonna change though, right? So I'm taking it now. Like, before it freezes and stuff. It's done. It's locked
You
in.
gotta make these
Over it.
decisions.
I mean,
I
yeah,
can't.
it's at the same where the game started at, right? Where 50
Oh.
and a half. So I'm glad I took it. Good deal.
There you
That's
go.
smart.
Nice one.
That's,
Good deal.
Yeah,
all right.
that could have been a
Wonder what-
first down, or now they're punting.
Could have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
The way LSU runs.
This is exactly
So
the type
yeah,
of game that
I
Clemson
have some
wants.
stuff to do before the Super Bowl, and really that's kind of what I'm thinking is be the next really big stream, and I'll just figure out some stuff between now and then, and if
All right.
it'd be cool to do the.
I had to go
entire-
get a refill. Sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah, it'd be cool to do the entire show with you guys. Obviously, for the Super Bowl, there should be a lot of hype and fun and lots of stuff going on, and easy to do the entire show. I mean, we could easily do the whole thing tonight, but again, that'd be like 4 hours of streaming.
Well, we can at least do it. I don't know. Up to you. It's your gig. You can at least do the third quarter and see what happens.
Okay, buddy. All right, that sounds fair enough. Let's do that then. Oh.
All right.
So, what's going on in the rest of these games? Look at this. Detroit and New Orleans have just come right down. I'm seeing 100 to 100. Pelicans
And
with a
that's
shot
why we
clock
stay away from
violation.
those games.
Hey?
Yeah, and see, as soon as I start talking trash on the Pistons, they fucking prove me wrong.
You'll keep talking trash about him. I like it. I need him to win.
All right.
Oh my God, they're gonna win this game. Pistons they're winning.
The Pistons are
No,
winning
they're
now?
No, they're down 2 and have the ball with
Okay.
a minute left.
That's not winning.
That's pretty much
Yeah, what
winning for
you-
the
That's
Pistons.
pretty You give me false hope over there, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's yeah.
Who's the most unlikely guy to hit a 3 for the Pistons?
100.
Andre
Pelicans got
Drummond.
the ball, fired up a 3, no good. Rebound Pistons.
Pistons got the ball,
Come on, overtime. Need overtime. or
running
something.
it down the court.
Timeout. 36.
Timeout. Oh, and he hit a 3 if he didn't call timeout.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah. They lost. They lost.
No, here's the thing. They called timeout. They called timeout, and the guy kept dribbling down the court and shot it anyway. The timeout was like 3-4 seconds before he shot it.
This is a practice shot, you know.
So what's
Practice,
going on?
okay, all right.
What
I like-
happened?
I like-
Not a game. Practice.
So Detroit messed it up?
Practice.
Huh?
No, they're fine. They're
At
fine.
least the Pacers came in with ease, so that's nice.
Pacers was a good call. Playing without
Oh,
Embiid.
Pacers are a beast at home.
I mean, I kind of like the Magic
They
tonight.
are.
Kings. What are your guys' thoughts on that one?
Oh, I did not like that game at all.
You like it at all? All right.
A lot
What
of
game?
injuries for the Kings,
Oh, Magic Kings.
Yeah, take the Magic.
and a lot for the Magic too. I like is Aaron Gordon still a game time decision? I didn't haven't been really keeping up to date with that stuff.
But to be honest, man, I don't really care about injuries hardly ever on all these basketball games. They never bode well for me. Every time I fade an injury, I always lose. I swear to God, it's
Yeah.
There's you know what? There's only certain players like I don't look for key players like what
Yeah.
for example with the Timberwolves. Every time I see Teague out, I fade them. Seems
He's
to be
run
working.
here, eh? Holy smokes! Look at this.
that's not good for my under right there.
Good.
No, I thought that was a rush though. I think.
Is that Etienne?
I need
Game.
I
I'm
took
took
the-
the still.
I told you I took the over on his rushing and
You
receiving.
did, yeah. Man,
Yeah, well, I
he
took the
just
under on-
Before
powerhouse,
this
eh,
game.
That guy.
He's a beast, dude.
Yeah, he's just out of control.
Before this game, my buddy was asking me about a Betway boost. They had both Burrow and Lawrence to score a touchdown. He asked me if he should take it. I told him not to because I thought it would be more of a low-scoring defensive game, and then that would involve they would have to both run it into the end zone themselves, which could happen, but I don't know. There's barely any touchdowns so far. What do you guys think, though? Would you have taken it?
Taking which?
It was
Look at
the
that.
Betway boost was Burrow and Trevor Lawrence both to score a
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Holy.
Samson scored quick.
Good. Give
Where's
me
the
that
flag?
10-point lead.
That one. That's a-
No, I'm waiting.
yeah.
10 seconds later. Oh, there it is.
I mean, I want Clemson not to blow him out. I want it to at least be close.
Hey, I want a nice 10-point cushion. I need my money line here.
This is like got shades of Baltimore Ravens written all over it, right?
Hey, you know what? No, okay, that's what I thought. Kansas City was looking like Baltimore in the first quarter. They quickly
I know.
corrected
Well,
that.
there you go. Maybe this will
Yeah,
turn out to be
Greg
that.
Smith is-
Maybe this will turn out to be that.
Were
know
you
what I
on
mean?
Titans? Were you on Titans money line?
I don't believe in the Titans.
I don't believe
It has no faith.
I still don't believe in them. They'll probably win, and I still don't believe in them.
How can you?
It's hard. I see how though. Like, how are you gonna stop Derrick Henry? He's hard. First of all, he's hard to tackle. Okay, he can run between the tackles. He can run to the outside, so you can't really box him out.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's a difficult one to defend. That's for sure.
Yeah. So there's Detroit. It's all tied up.
Really?
The
Yeah,
Detroit
Pistons.
tied it.
The reviewing and out of bounds play could be Pelicans
Oh.
ball under the basket or Detroit's ball. 19 seconds left.
So they're fixing the game.
Should be,
Yeah, let's go Detroit on that. Let's
Could be
go.
this. It could
They
be
always do.
that.
They always give themselves a chance to fix it. You know what I mean? Haven't you noticed that a lot with these games now? Like, it's like they won't necessarily change the call, but they'll like at least give themselves the chance to. Like, oh, yeah, let's make sure everyone's in line. Like,
I've noticed that reffing has been very bad over the past year compared to other years. Like, extremely worse. I don't know if it's just me, but
Nah, I don't know. It's always been bad.
yeah, but I've noticed it like across all sports. There's been a steady decline in the way all sports are refs. Hockey, football, basketball. Soccer's always fixed, but
Well, the thing about soccer is, I mean, when they try to fix it, they make it worse.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That
that's the problem.
whole VAR is just shit now.
Oh, don't even talk to me about VAR.
His fingernail was over the line, so it's offside.
No, literally, I lost on a play earlier. I gave out Maccabi Tel Aviv in the Israel Premier League, and they scored, but the goal was taken away on VAR review because of offside. It's like, great.
But
Can't even have a
it,
toenail offside anymore.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, some of it, it's like, it's like okay, it's like a toenail's offside, so it's offside.
Yeah, and then it's misused all the time. Like so many times I've seen there's clear hand balls. They go and review it, and the ref's like, no, it's okay.
That was a nice catch right there.
This is not good.
Not good.
This is why I needed that 10-point cushion.
The problem with your underplay was once it turned into a 10-point lead, this is the type of game that teams don't want to be down 2 scores.
No, that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
They're going to take crazy chances to close the gap, and that's the problem.
Pelicans miss, rebound out of bounds.
Oh, maybe we got to stop here.
This would be huge if they could stop them.
Oh, Dabo's headset is on the ground.
Call timeout. Well, guys, you can get it at a pick'em right now.
Oh, the
Wow.
game?
Yup.
Clemson
Right
with a
now.
10-point lead. It's a pick'em.
Well, they're also at like the 2-yard line. It's a pick'em.
That's true.
Right now.
I guess it's a 3-point lead.
Yeah, I missed Clemson's touchdown.
Theoretically.
I missed that long pass because I'm trying to fucking watch the Pistons game. Why?
What's happening in the Pistons game?
One eye on Detroit, one eye on Clemson.
See, if I had another TV, I could do that with my eyes, but
So if LSU scores a touchdown here, it's probably going to go back to +2. Wait,
It's
what would
probably,
the line
the Warner's got to get up to
What would
7.
the line? That doesn't
Right.
even make sense. What would the line be if LSU scores a touchdown?
See what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying?
It doesn't make sense. You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It's like
It doesn't make sense.
they're basically saying they scored the touchdown.
They're basically saying we know that LSU isn't going to score.
They're gonna score the touchdown, which look at that. He almost got sacked for like
No.
5 yards.
I'm saying they know that LSU isn't going to score here.
Just doing a little
Yeah,
bit of work here, guys.
I think they're gonna have to settle for a field goal.
Well,
You guys are talking.
LSU's offensive line needs to start blocking, like, actually. Honestly,
that's right.
let's be real. Let's say LSU doesn't get it here. Are they going for it?
No, I don't think so. That's
I
too
think
early.
it depends how close they get.
Let's say it's an
No,
incomplete
they're not
pass.
going to.
Okay, incomplete.
Ridiculous at this
Yeah,
point.
I would say field goal.
They got to go for the point.
But if they maybe rush it and let's say they stop like just short, right? 6-inch line or 1 yard
Go
line, I would
overtime
say
on
they
the
probably
fifth.
go
they
for
need
it.
to go for it.
Yep, overtime in Detroit.
Overtime in Detroit. Oh boy.
Hate
Nice.
overtime, though.
Let's go,
You're
Detroit. Come on.
I'm curious,
baby.
what did the Islanders do? That was the other game I was looking at. The Islanders win?
The Flyers are 5-5.
No, the Islanders got hammered.
Oh, I'm glad I stayed away from that one too.
Oh, but look at that. Philadelphia has tied it up. It's 5-5
5-5.
now.
I just seen that. Jeez.
That's crazy.
How did the
On,
Caps
Billy,
do?
come on. Complete this comeback. Come
Caps
on.
are
Did the
up 2-0.
Capitals win?
Yeah, they're pretty much
Capitals
gonna
are gonna
Okay.
win.
See,
Well, they're up 2-0.
yeah, I was looking at that. They got beat 6-4 in Carolina a few weeks ago. That's why I thought this was more of a revenge match for them. But I didn't
So,
trust them.
That was called that
Wait.
comeback by Detroit
Wait, does
by
anyone like anyone in this Boston Flyers game?
William Burns, second half winner. 78 minutes scoring.
I know my
drive would be
buddy's got
nice.
money on the
Pacers cover.
Bruins, so I'm pulling for the Bruins, even though I hate them.
Rykeep wants a blowout. He has the alternate line at -14. Flyers tied at 5-5. Oh my gosh. So here we are. Sorry, I was just doing a little bit of work there, you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
And
Get
I'm
it
talking
done.
to the people on Twitch more than
Put that
anything.
work in. Gotta engage. Gotta engage with the
So-
lovely viewers.
Discord's really cool because it breaks it all down and you can see, but I just wish that the windows were a little bit bigger, and so that's for phase 2 of the Insider's Room. I'll have a proper setup for the guests, and we can zoom in and out, and I just don't know how to do that.
So the guests, do they get to see what's going on right now between us, or what?
Sorry?
Yeah, do the guests right now us streaming live? Do they get to see all this right now, or what?
No, everyone's kind of exactly like you are as well. If you have a secondary device, right?
Yep.
Then you could watch the show sort of like on YouTube, and it's a little bit behind, but you can sort of see at the same time what's going on as well. Yeah, doing it like this. But yeah, this is pretty much how everyone does it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to put like YouTube on, just
Yeah.
so I can or Twitch, and so I can see what people are saying.
Yeah.
But it just messes me up because Nick could be doing things, but he'll say something to me, and then 7 seconds later you can see his motions or whatever, and it just messes me up.
Yeah, that's what I said. It would trip me out if I tried
Yeah.
to put it on.
Yeah. It is. It's
Or
like a
you'll be like- you'll be
latent.
like-
It's latent.
He'll be like,
latent
okay, I'm
signal,
gonna,
latency.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to the toilet, and then 7 seconds
Field
later
goal
he gets
here.
up.
Oh,
Stop them! Oh God,
Oh.
Oh
yeah.
no, that
Too
was
easy.
that hurts right there.
Wow, the over is looking great now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
over like Rover.
Well, now what can I get this under at?
Holy crap! I'm not gonna lie. You could have got the first half over at one point at like 29 or something. That would have cashed with 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh? You can get LSU at a pick now. Minus
That's
145.
disappointing. Not
Well-
what I wanted to see.
Well, you can always hope for like a couple turnovers each way. Could
Now I
always
want to play
happen.
the under if I can get it's 75 now. I see. $75.
Glad I stayed off the total now. This is
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stuck myself in on that deal.
too unpredictable.
I think Clemson plus 5.5 plus 6 was the money bet.
Yeah.
Which one?
Like if you got plus 6 plus 5.5 Clemson, that's
We could have got
probably-
LSU plus 3.5 at one point in time.
Just LSU's
I didn't see
defense
that.
doesn't look very good at
Really?
all, right? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yep.
Wow.
LSU's defense looks
Plus
poor.
3.5 LSU. Plus 3.5 LSU is a good bet.
It was plus 3.5 at minus 130, and I was like, man, that is pretty good. And then it stayed there for maybe about a minute, and then went to minus 3. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, was that when Clemson was up by 10? Like
Yeah.
probably right when they scored the touchdown, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they stayed there for like a minute, then it switched to minus 3, and I was like, plus 3, and I was like, well, dang, I want the plus 3.5.
Then LSU started to move the ball up the field.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know I'm gonna get crushed by Philly there. Boston's
Why?
gonna win that. I just
You had a feeling?
well,
Well, thanks for telling me. I'll put some money on it.
I'll put some money on.
It's Pacers up 5.
Pelicans up 5.
Pacers
Yeah.
up 5. Or
Oh,
not
that's
I'm
too
sorry,
bad.
Pelicans. Pelicans up 5 with 2.5 minutes to go.
Yep. That's the end of them.
So Legion, do we have any late night tennis picks for tonight? I need to get my tennis fix in.
Yeah, get your tennis fix, huh?
Oh, I love betting
Wait.
on tennis. I don't know much about it, but definitely it's a favorite
Oh, here's what I
because
like
I'm,
doing.
I like I
Best.
said, I'm up at
First
those
It's
weird
the
hours.
Oh, I actually do. My
I
girl.
played a lot of
Elise-
tennis.
My girl Elise Mertens is playing.
Oh, I love
Mertens,
Elise Mertens.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Her and Burton's.
You like Burton's?
Yeah.
I like
I was
what's
like,
her
I
name?
like Flipkins. I like
Bianca.
all the
I like
Belgians.
I like Andrescu. the
Oh
Canadian.
man,
That's what sucks though. She's not
I
in
put
that.
a
She's a
future on Bianca to win the WTA Elite Trophy in December, and
So did I, and she.
that was a bad idea. Last time I bet with my dick.
That's what happens.
Yeah, not doing that one again.
Oh,
I was thinking of taking Serena for the Australian
Ooh,
Open.
You can't
but,
do that to your receiver. You cannot do that to your
Yeah, no.
receiver.
Oh,
yeah, that looked like
Yeah.
oh, he's down.
Isn't
That's
that
all.
defenseless?
Look at Lawrence. Lawrence laid
Isn't
this
that
guy out.
defenseless?
He's not really defenseless. He has his back to him.
I mean, he's in the air. Come on, he's gotta have some.
Ooh, you saw his whole
Mercy.
head jerk.
I mean that Barbara Strykova match. Either taking her for the money line minus 103, or probably on the over for the game total
All right.
of 21 and a
Definitely.
half. It's yeah,
Right.
one of those two is probably what I like.
Okay, I'll hop on Strikova. And the over. You said?
Stakova? Wait, where's she?
Strykova.
What is she playing under?
There's
The
so
qualifier?
many. You have to look at so many things. I don't
Yeah,
even
it's
know.
not big
I
deal.
just flipped through
Oh,
all
yeah,
of
because the
them.
qualifiers start, right?
I go through all of them one by one. I go Adelaide, Brisbane, Auckland, whatever's there. Just flip through it.
all the different tournaments and everything.
If I see, and that's the thing, like I'll look for like the names I know, like Flipkins, Burtons, Pliskova, right? And if I see they're favored heavily, like somewhere in like the minus 200s, I'll just like parlay 4 or 5 of them together.
You like Strikova, you're saying?
Yeah,
Like I said, I don't know much
take
about
the over.
tennis.
Every time I see an over at 21 and a half, man, that just tells me that they're thinking that thing's gonna, go to 3 rounds and it's gonna go over. Every time I see that 21 and a half.
Instead of the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let me see. What is that one? Which crazy tournament is that one in?
Mine doesn't say the tournament, it just pulls her up.
Did any of you guys bet golf?
I don't.
I don't bet.
I like Mertens on the set spread.
I watch golf. I've never bet it, but I would be open to it.
Interesting.
I don't really know how to bet it.
Yeah, it's my problem with that. Is like it's such a crapshoot. I feel like.
Yeah,
like
because I'm a huge golfer. Like I'll watch a tournament. But yeah, if you ask me to bet it, Tiger Woods every time. I'll just lose my money.
So you like Mertens minus 4.5 on the set spread?
No, not the game. Not minus
Just the
4.5.
money
The set spread.
I always
2
hated
O's.
taking those spreads.
To win
You
a
did.
2 sets, right? Yeah.
All right. By doing
Legion,
this
do you think
Osaka?
Osaka is gonna repeat?
Man,
From
I
last
have
year?
her on my for winning on a futures odds there. I like her chances, honestly. I think there's too much pressure on Barty, really, but I have her as well, just in case. I don't like Serena Williams. I don't know, man. It's just the age factor there. I don't think
Yeah.
she'll keep up.
I just figured she's gotta get 25 eventually.
Well, yeah, eventually she will, but I don't think it's this tournament.
What's wrong with Andrescu? Is she okay?
It's awful.
Yeah, I don't know what's exactly wrong with her.
That sucks, man. She was literally on top of the entire sport, and then
Yeah.
she got hurt. Like, as good as anybody.
She won the U.S. Open and said, "I did my part. I made Canadian history. I don't need to do anything more.
Yeah.
Canadian
Like,
history.
what happened?
I'm okay. All right, I beat Eugenie Bouchard. Take that." Oh, I couldn't believe it. I lost the other day, and the person I played lost to Eugenie Bouchard, and I was like, "Now you choose to win a game?" Oh, that was it was not fun.
So
Yeah, so, like,
sorry, go
what
ahead.
were you going to say, Nick? No, you're good.
No, I'm actually just finishing up some work here, and so I would love for you to just continue your thought there.
All I was going to say is it's cool. My book lets me, like, live wager and then parlay with, like, another game and then, like, parlay that with, like, a futures bet. So, like, I can live, like, you see what I mean? So, like, I can, like,
Yeah.
enhance the odds on a future by incorporating it into a live bet that I like. Which is
Right.
kind of cool.
Yeah, too bad about the Pistons there falling off.
Yeah, they fell
Oh,
off,
did
man.
Neil
they
the Legend,
lose?
Hey boy, MLB came down hard on the Houston Astros today. Yeah, Neil, we were talking about that earlier, and so what happens to that organization? And
Nothing.
Yeah, they're cheaters.
Nothing.
they're like,
Can't feel bad for them.
They're like the
Nothing-
Patriots.
Nothing happens to hey.
but not like
I-
the Patriots, because the Patriots have won all the Super Bowls and still have all the glory, and I guess they won the. They're not going to get stripped of the.
Why don't
Championship.
people think of Tom Brady as a cheater though? Like the guy fucking cheated. Like he's letting the air out of balls before the championship game. Like
Because he's Tom Brady.
Oh, listen, hey,
Oh,
Tom
that could have
Brady,
been
the
picked
goat.
off. That
Tom.
was a bad throw.
Yeah, listen,
Tom
again,
Brady.
don't get me started on Tom Brady.
AJ Hinch is going to get a job next
Don't
year,
get
and
me
it was
started
legit
on him.
pretty hard punishment. Houston won't be good this upcoming year. Yeah, no doubt. Too much turmoil in Houston. Take the under. What do you think the team wins
They'll be
are?
fine. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna be good.
The
Even
players
though
the players don't give a shit.
the players,
Nothing happened to them.
yeah, they're still gonna hit. They crush the ball in that park.
The balls
they're-
are still juiced.
Yeah, and like
That's here's the thing though. That's gonna be interesting. 'Cause I'm not sure. I think Major League Baseball may go back to the playoff ball.
So Neil is saying that he thinks Ned Yost could manage this year.
well, depending on if they're trying to juice the under or the over, they'll choose what ball to use that day.
I just think I just kind of think they like how the playoffs worked out, and they'll go back to the playoff ball.
For a little bit, I liked to entertain the theory that it could possibly be the bats. You saw a lot less broken bats this year.
And, it was the ball.
Oh, I know it was the ball. There's no denying that the core of the ball was definitely different. It was wound tighter.
No, it's
The
not.
seams.
No. To be honest, what they were saying it was not. It wasn't even that. It was had to do a lot. Had to because they're actually. I think the Athletic had a big thing on this. It was more of how the laces that because it didn't have the same drag going through the air. So
Do you see that?
it didn't have the same drag going through the air. So like curveball pitchers, they couldn't get the same drag, so the curveballs wouldn't like curve as much.
Yeah.
This is like it wasn't so much at the core. It's just there's a lot of stuff going into it. But yeah, it was.
No, I know. It was a combination of factors. They changed quite a few things to the ball where
Oh, I know they. Of course, in baseball they.
it's not even can't even compare it to the balls they were using before.
They missed the call.
Yeah, what happened here?
The guy went, his hand touched out of bounds, but then they were running like the hurry up offense that they didn't stop it and review it.
Huh.
I mean, it still would have been, look, right there. It would have still been a gain, but he would
Oh,
he
yeah,
gained
he
like,
totally
he gained like a extra good, healthy chunk of yardage after that.
Yeah. And it should have stopped the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially because they winded up stopping anyway. Play later.
Huh.
I'm so confused. I looked away for 1 second. The whole game is stopped.
Yeah, well, there was a big missed call as well.
Was it on the play before this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so now they're seeing, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need a field goal here for that under to still cash for the full game. I don't need a touchdown. It's going to be ugly.
It's already heading that way.
Yeah. No, I'm pulling for you.
I think you could see this game slow down in the third quarter, though, for a little bit.
I think you can too, but the adjustments are going to be made at halftime, but
The
I don't need a
Thunder are laying
touchdown
the hammer
here.
down on Minnesota. Who do you think wins the AL West after the Astros basically just got their whole coaching wrecked? Well, the people here still think that they're probably going to win it.
They lost
Look at
one
that.
coach.
Touchdown.
Oh my god.
Made it too easy for him, man.
So here you go. We asked the question, is this going to be a Titans game or is this going to be a Chiefs game? You know what I mean? And it looks like it's going to
Better
be a
not be a
Chiefs.
Chiefs game. No, it's
Yeah.
not going to be a Chiefs game.
It's not because the Clemson actually can score on this defense.
Exactly.
I am surprised, though, that Clemson's defense isn't playing a little bit better.
Yeah, that was disappointing. They had a 10-point lead and they just blew it.
Yeah, Burrow's finding. He's finding the hole. So Burrow, you have to hand it to him. That ball
Well,
is perfect.
I'll probably end up hopping off here myself. I got to get dinner going and whatnot.
All
But
right, buddy.
yeah,
Yeah, Legion, thanks so much, man. And
Yeah,
like,
thanks.
if you could join us again on the Super Bowl, that would be fantastic. That'd be
no
a lot
heck
of
yeah,
fun.
man. I got to do that.
Yeah,
so.
thanks so much for sitting in. You did a great job. Really great. Thanks a lot.
All right, you guys
Talk
take
to
it
you
easy.
soon, man. Take
Yeah.
care.
Peace
Yep.
out.
Sounds
Have
good.
a good one.
Stay away from my Pistons.
They do suck.
The
And I know
Pistons.
you.
So...
I've actually made some money.
Well,
Because
my thing is, sooner or later they're gonna get smart, and not be playing Drummond 30, 40 minutes a game, and not be playing Rose. They're gonna be tanking. Well,
Neil thinks Oakland's going to take the division. The Angels still don't have the pitching. You know, it'll be fun to do day games.
he can have Oakland. I'll take Houston.
Oakland's not a bad team.
I'll still take Houston.
Okay, well, there you go, Neil. So a quick look at the total here. So there we go. There was
what do you think about 77.5?
78.5 I got.
Does that tickle your fancy?
They're at 38, so 40 points.
I must say this is not very stressful for me. I'm in like a hedging situation, so it's kind of nice to watch the game like this.
line's gone now.
Well, yeah, they're gonna.
So AM plus money out of Toronto. I've been to Toronto a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out to Canada's
It's
Wonderland as well.
Oh yeah, that's a nice place. Wonderland's a good place. I like Wonderland.
And yeah, no, Toronto was fun in the summer.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do down there.
Yeah.
It all depends what you're into too. They have a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, so what
How's
happened?
his foot never touched?
I don't even think that's a catch.
It's
when
not,
I watched it
but
the,
I just
when
like,
I watched it the first time,
But,
I
like,
had a
it just-
feeling when they stopped it.
But it just defies gravity on so many levels. Like
I know.
the guy's not even holding him up really.
He's hovering. Like his lace grazes. Does the lace count as a down?
Jeez.
I think it. I feel like his foot does graze though.
Because it's different in.
I think just at the
different.
end, right there
It's
at the
different
end.
in,
Yeah, but then it's almost simultaneous with the out of bounds.
It's different in the college, of course. Yeah, I think he's
Actually, I don't know. I don't think so.
How does he knock it down with his hand?
That's a close one. What was the call in the field? A catch? Yeah. So that's gonna be hard to overturn.
No, it's not. They overturned that fumble in the Clemson Ohio State game.
Well, it all depends what your definition of clear and obvious is.
Houston
Is
might
that
not
kinda-
win 80 games.
Is that
so
kind of like? Is that
Neil
kind of
is
like?
suggesting the under.
Is that kind of like?
under 80
What's your What's the definition of is?
No catch.
Ah, that garbage. I knew it. I knew it when they stopped it. I had a feeling he didn't.
Yeah,
think
the
so.
fix
Do you
is
think
in.
everyone wants LSU to win here? The coaches and or
Their
all the
call.
refs and everyone.
They made the call.
Philly wins. Yeah, 6-5. Woohoo!
Philly won. Oh my god.
Nice. And now Boston has another tough game in Columbus tomorrow against a super hungry Blue Jackets team at plus money too, and so I kind of like Columbus there. Boston to drop them both back to back.
Yeah, what is wrong with Boston? Is just their age catching up to them?
No, Boston's really, really good, and like the best team in the league. But
Well, they're on a little bit of a bad stretch, aren't they?
no, they've been just lightning, like just. I mean, not lightning. They've just been like lights out, really good.
No.
But no, it just seemed like it was a letdown spot today and possibly tomorrow. Philly was certainly, they had lost 2 in a row and had lost to Boston earlier in the year. Or no, actually, maybe Philly had beaten Boston earlier too, but yeah, they had been on a poor losing streak. And they're really good at home. They're like 14-3-2 at home. Philly is. Yeah. So.
See, part of the reason why I stayed away from Washington tonight is because I trust them more on the road than I do at home.
Well, there you go. But they had been like lost 3 in a row or something too. So
Yeah,
I like
they weren't
Washington
playing
there,
well.
too, but
Carolina was on a streak too. I didn't really want to step in front of that.
Oklahoma City is still sort of holding on to an 8-point lead. Although
Okay.
Minnesota.
Like I said, I'll take the money line win.
Right.
I actually caught them both at -2 right before 7 o'clock. I think it was around like 6:30. I saw the lines were dropping. I had it at 2.5 on my bet slip, and I said, let's see if we wait it out another 5 minutes if we can get the hook to drop. So it was good. I caught them both at -2.
Nice.
But it also worried me that the line was dropping. The fact that I was going against the line movement was not sitting easily with me, but I trust Indiana at home get the job done, which they did. OKC's good on the road too. How many rebounds does Chris Paul have? I'm just curious. I've been riding the Chris Paul over 5.5 rebounds. I noticed in his last 10 games he's been averaging anywhere from 6 to 8 rebounds. It's been absolute money.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I know it's a lot of veteran players who are really like stepping up, and like Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul and Derrick Rose and like Dwight Howard and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Players that put in work, that seemed washed up but kept pushing, and now are like producing with these other dynamic players. I mean, look at LeBron James himself.
Oh, yeah.
I guess he's different, but still.
Is he different? Yeah,
well,
he's different. He's a machine.
He's different than all those players.
He doesn't believe in load management.
No.
No, he just takes time off on the court.
No love for the king.
No, I know it's a fact. You can watch his last year at Cleveland. There's video of him. There'll just be plays when you just take time off. Like you just take time off. Like on the offensive end, there'd be sometimes you just let the other four guys play, and you just take 30 seconds off here, 30 seconds off there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying anything bad against him. I mean, obviously you can't go full bore the whole game, but he did find time to take time off.
Okay, that happened to us last time, right, Greg? When your one device ran out of power and you had to go to the other one.
I don't even think my phone has enough battery to do a whole show, because it was pretty much charged 100%.
You gotta plug it into your computer and run it at the same time. You know what I mean?
I can't because I was using my headset to.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not happy.
I was thinking just before I came on, I was gonna say to you how I think it's gonna take a back door.
Yeah, this is looking like the Texans all over again.
Yeah.
The one thing that I will say is that I don't think Ooh, he almost fumbled it. I don't think
Oh, come on.
Jeez.
Saw it like 5 seconds later. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, God.
No, what I was gonna say is I don't think Clemson will give up. At least their players are gonna give 100.
Yeah. At least I can count on them that way.
Yeah. No Alabama here.
Yeah.
Players.
Well, 2nd and 19 is promising. It's even more promising when it turns into 3rd and 19.
I'll be interested to see if they even. This will be very telling. If they feel like that.
So both
with their
quarterbacks
small...
go to the NFL next year, you guys?
Huh?
Both quarterbacks go to the NFL next year.
I think Lawrence might stay.
Oh, I heard Jake Fromm declared, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
You're not a fan of Fromm?
But doesn't
Fromm
Lawrence doesn't
fan?
have a choice.
Dude, Jake Fromm couldn't win with like all the talent. Like you have better talent than most people
What
around
do you think of the
right?
XFL?
But Lawrence,
Yeah,
How
that's
you
a
gonna
good
win?
question. The XFL. The XFL.
Oh my god.
but Lawrence doesn't have a choice.
Wait.
No, Lawrence has to stay.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna
Lawrence
say.
has to.
Plus, he doesn't want to go anywhere.
Well,
There's too
Lawrence-
many.
Oh, is that
Bro,
Nick Saban?
No,
Yeah.
no. If Lawrence could go, Lawrence would be number one.
Right.
Nick Saban. Yeah, you sit there on the sidelines.
He's watching a spectator. You see him wearing
Watching that blue suit.
Yeah. Oh, it must pain him to have to
Oh.
wear a visitor pass.
That look on his face says it all.
Yeah, he looked.
He did not want to be there.
Oh, you.
Of course. Of course there's a flag.
Well, he's basically I'd say that was definitely worth a flag.
Alright.
Don't
Just
you think?
throw Clemson money line in the
Although-
garbage.
It was Legion of Picks. He did predict that there was going to be a lot of. I mean, that was a blatant flag, though.
That was a stupid play by the defender.
Yeah.
He didn't even. have
There
to
was
do that. He
no
just had-
need for that.
There's no way he could have got that ever in a million years.
The thing is, that's what a good quarterback does to you, though, because you start to think he's dropping it in the basket every time, and then you.
Right.
Because he was afraid that pass was coming,
Basically.
but it was a good yard and a
Yeah.
half.
That's upsetting. Turned to 3rd and 19
Wow, LSU.
into a. Oh my.
The juggernaut is rolling.
Well, at least we had a good night in NBA.
That's. I give you a lot of credit for betting.
Yeah. I'm not a big college guy. I'd rather trust my money with the pros.
I get Clemson at plus 9.5.
Plus 9.5.
I got screwed. I hedged.
That bodes well for me.
I just didn't want to deal with the stress of not being able to get a good number if Clemson. How did he not get sacked?
So have you seen any of the betting action going on in your state yet, Dan?
Nope.
When do you expect to see that? Shortly? Obviously.
Everybody's saying the goal is March Madness.
That sounds like a good goal.
Yeah, so everyone can pay each other off with the good college refs and all that. During the...
Wow. Everyone, so many people just love betting college basketball, so.
Oh yeah, why don't we just get a field goal?
I mean, the thing is, it's nothing because the football's over. So, I mean, there's really no.
Your voice is coming in and out there just because you're moving around, I think.
Right. The thing is, there's nothing left. I mean, they won't get up for the Super Bowl, and I guess that there's no really rush to get it up for just normal college basketball or NBA. I think they're just gonna make a big push for March Madness to have this one big event.
Mm-hmm. So, Dan, Greg,
Yeah.
and AM Plus Money, instead of doing
All
waiting the half and doing another third quarter, I'm thinking we just call it for the half for this one.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
good with that.
And definitely, I will do the whole Super Bowl. We can talk about all the stuff going on at halftime. There's going to be so many live bets and so many different things going on that we can do. So,
Halftime show props.
yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. I'll be coming on for just part of the show
Ha-
because I do a Super Bowl party.
How many total combined ass shakes between Shakira and J-Lo?
And so I've said I really need to get the Madden
Over.
trivia
Give me
part
the
figured
over.
out. I still have to figure that out.
Who's counting?
Give me the over.
And then,
on the
and then we'll have
Shakira J-
team totals Shakira and team total J-Lo.
Take the over.
No, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm trying to convince a buddy of mine who could run like technical support for me to come up and do some stuff, but I don't think he's gonna do that. So. But
Maybe
anyways,
do some bet on the Gatorade color and all that.
Yes.
yeah. No, there's gonna be lots of stuff to bet on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put on early future in the color.
So is this what's
Put
gonna
put
happen here?
put
at the end here?
$1,000 on heads.
Better get a better number on.
Better. Yellow, always yellow or orange.
Dude, it's gonna be the Chiefs of the 49ers, probably. I got red.
All right, blue for the Titans.
Sorry, Neil. Sorry, buddy. We're streaming to 5 different platforms right now, Neil, and so I'm trying to look at a whole bunch of different things. We're not
Oh,
going to
come
stream
on.
the second half. Look
Oh
at this
yeah, let's get a
guy.
touchdown instead.
Look at this guy. Who does he think he is? Everyone doubted him earlier. Jeez, that's when we should have hammered LSU. What could we have got him on the money line at that point?
Well, it was minus 120, and then I think when it went to plus, it briefly went to like +2 or +3, so you probably could have got it at a nice plus money for just a bit.
Who do I think wins the World Series? That's a good question. And one that I
Wow,
haven't had
that was
quite enough time to
effortless.
think about, Neil. And probably these guys haven't either, but that is a good question. There you go. There's the touchdown. So, Neil, are you going to come back for the Super Bowl? For the Super Bowl stream? Because we're going to do like a Madden tournament before, and then we're going to have all the guys come on, and it's going to be awesome. So, look at there. There's Randy Moss. He's loving it. LSU has a massive first half lead now.
This
And
is
it's getting ready to lay
garbage.
the hammer down in the second half. Clemson
Hey.
fans are shook.
I probably won't have to stay up. I probably won't have to stay up late to rate this game to go.
Is that Clemson or Houston out there?
No worries, Neil. No worries, buddy. So you guys, I would say that that's it. That's it for the show. You guys all
Alright.
did great,
All right.
again, as usual. And no point in pushing something too far, but I think that this was probably one of the best shows we've ever done. Just because it was fun having a lot of people on. And I think that the Super Bowl one will definitely be the best one ever. So, yeah. Thanks a lot, boys. And
All right, man.
anything
All
else
right.
you want to say?
Nope.
Had a great time.
Go Chiefs. Talk to you guys soon.
Go,
Yeah.
go Andy.
Go Texans.
That's the one.
All
Let's
right,
go one.
boys.
Stay off the Pistons.
Yeah.
Stay
Uh,
off
Yeah,
All right,
Clemson.
bye.
Later.
And the Red Wings suck. See you guys.
The Red Wings are great. All right, have a good night, everyone.
Later, AM plus money. Thanks, man. Well, that's it for another show. I didn't make any live wagers myself. So, we're going to take a break, and I'm going to figure out the Madden tournament, which you can see up there, and figure out how to do that. I'm sure it's easy, but I just have never done it. And in the meantime, then we're going to come back and do the Super Bowl and have all those same guys come on and as many people as possible, because that was a lot of fun, and I think that was a great show. So until next time, here we're leaving you at halftime. LSU's leading 28-7 on Clemson. So, later.